Hello students, welcome back in English grammar class. Today we are going to discuss our last tense, that is future perfect continuous tense. Let's first discuss the structure of future perfect continuous tense. As you know that we would be having subject at the start of the sentence, then auxiliary verb will. I have told you in my previous lecture as well that only will is used as a helping verb in all four types of future tense, whether it is future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect, or future perfect continuous. But in future continuous, then we added be with it. Will be was a helping verb, and then in future perfect we uses have with it, will have. But here in future perfect continuous we would be adding will have and then been, so we would be adding have been with it. As you can see, first we would be having subject, then auxiliary verb will, then auxiliary verb have, and then auxiliary verb been. So we are having three auxiliary or three helping verb in this tense, and then the main verb would be in ing form or in present participle. So this is the common structure of affirmative sentences or positive sentences of future perfect continuous tense. Here are some other examples. As you can see, of positive sentences: I will have been working for 4 hours. So I will have been, I, and after subject we are having these three auxiliary verbs, will have been, and then main verb would be in ing or present participle, and then a time period would be mentioned in it. A reference of time would be given for 4 hours. Then look at another sentence: you will have been traveling for 2 days. So here a reference of time is also given, and it is having the same structure. Then look at the negative sentences: she will not have been using the car. So we have added not in between will and have. You would not add not in between have and been. Like at times we write a sentence: she will have not been using the car, so that would be incorrect. Do remember that always after will we would be using not whenever we are using not or we are making negative sentences. Look at another sentence: we will not have been waiting long. So, here again you can see that how they have separated it. Then interrogative or question sentences: will you have been playing football, and at the last question mark. So here again just the place of auxiliary verb, first auxiliary verb and the subject is interchanged, and they replace will or the helping verb come at the start of the tense. Let's discuss its usage, that where we uses present perfect continuous tense or how we uses it. Duration before something in the future, like something which is going to be happen in the future, so we discusses duration before that. Like as you can see, we use the future perfect continuous to show that something will continue up until a particular event or time in the future. Like something would be continue and it would be continue. Why? Because to a particular event and time in the future. Like as you can see, for 5 minutes, for 2 weeks, and since Friday. These are the specific time mentioned in this tense, are all durations which can be used with the future perfect continuous. These are all durations: for 5 minutes, for 2 weeks, since Friday, since morning, before 7 o'clock. So these are all just expressing the time in it. Notice that this is related to the perfect present perfect continuous and the past perfect continuous. However, in the future perfect continuous, the duration stops at or before a reference point in the future. So here they are saying that such type of situation was in present perfect continuous and past perfect continuous as well, that we were giving a time reference in it, and the same situation is here in future perfect continuous tense as well. But as we are discussing future in it and we didn't know about the reality of the future, that whether a particular time would be happening or not, so that's why we just give time reference in the future continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense. As an example, you can see they will have been talking for over an hour by the time Thomas arrived. So here you can see that they have used present continuous tense because they are future perfect continuous tense. Why? Because they are giving us a particular time in future that it would be continued till that She is going to have been working at that company for 3 years when it finally closes. So here again you can see is going to have been working is used instead of will have been working. James will have been teaching at the university for more than a year by the time he leaves for Asia. So here again you can see that they have given a time which would be continue till a specific time. How long will you have been studying when you graduate? So here again you can see the same example. We are going to have been driving for over 3 days straight when we get to Anchorage. So here again you can see that we are going to have been driving for over 3 days. So are going to have been is used instead of will have been driving. This is also like these two sentences mean almost the same, but we have used it instead of will have been. When you finish your English course, will you have been living in New Zealand for over a year? No, I will not have been living here for that long. So here you can see the question and the answers both are in future perfect continuous tense. Cause of something in the future, it discusses the cause and effect situation. So it will be discussing the cause of something in the future. Using the future perfect continuous before another action in the future is a good way to show cause and effect. These are also the same sentences which are showing cause and effect as we have discussed it in past perfect continuous tense as well. In examples you can see Jason will be tired when he gets home because he will have been jogging for over an hour. They are completely discussing future, that when Jason would be returned from jogging, so as he is jogging at the same time for more than an hour, so he would be tired. So that would be its effect. Claudia's English will be perfect when she returns to Germany because she is going to have been studying English in the United States for over 2 years. So here again you can see they are discussing it in future perfect continuous tense, the cause and effect situation of it. Always remember the main difference between the future continuous and future perfect continuous are in present continuous and present perfect continuous, and past continuous and past perfect continuous is that as both of the all of the tenses are having ing form and they are having just helping verbs are different in them. But do remember that in all perfect continuous tense, specific time duration is being mentioned, while in just continuous tenses like future continuous, present continuous or past continuous, there is no time reference given in it. But in all perfect continuous tense, whether it is future perfect continuous, past perfect continuous or present perfect continuous, we are having time reference in them. Hope all of these tenses would be clear to you and you would be able to differentiate all tenses in between them. See you in my next class.